Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm excited to show you what I've got here on the channel. This is the Advocate handheld from 2020, and this one here is the latest Duke Nukem series cartridge for this handheld. Now I got this handheld for around 60 USD from a local auction site called Carousel, and it was listed as brand new. When I met the seller actually showed me what's inside the box, and there's this handheld which I'm not sure whether it's brand new because it's not sealed. But below it, there was a sealed cartridge inside. So I believe the seller that this is new in box. However, when I reached back home and turned on this handheld, I was disappointed to realize that not only is the handheld not brand new, it has a serious flaw, that is, all the 4 buttons here will not respond. To find out why the 4 buttons are not responding, I need to open the Advocate. But if you notice, the Advocate doesn't have any screws on the outside. That's because they are concealed by this top plate here. And fortunately, it's not difficult to remove this top plate. I just use this rather blunt pen knife to pry it open by digging into the tiny groove here. And this is how it looks like with the top plate completely removed, and we have access to all the screws now. Now the first thing I noticed is this ribbon that connects the control board where the 4 buttons are to the main board. And the ribbon appears to have been squashed by something. After removing the ribbon and upon close examination, it turns out that there is indeed a breakage in the ribbon, and we have to replace this ribbon. As I do not have a spare ribbon on hand, I decided to cut the ribbon where the breakage is and then sand off the ends to expose the copper strips. Now here's a close-up of my makeshift ribbon with the copper ends cleaned up, and this is how it looks like when installed back into the console. Ta-da! Here's the Advocate reassembled back, and now the 4 buttons are working perfectly. I do realize that the screen in my Advocate has a better performance than my friend's Advocate. So I figured out that that ribbon got snagged due to the previous owner trying to replace the screen with a better one. So now I have an Advocate with an upgraded screen. With the buttons working, let's try to put in the Namco Museum cartridge and have a go at the games. Alright, that was fun playing those classic games. Now to the main highlight, which is the reason why I got the Advocate. This is the Duke Nukem 1 and 2 remastered. I remember back in the day I used to play these games on DOS on the 386 computer, if I remember correctly. And then this is Duke Nukem 3D. I believe I played this on a 486 or the Pentium. It's great that Advocate released these computer games, PC games, in the retro cartridge format, and they even have a menu inside, which is really cool. And this is the cartridge. Now one thing I need to highlight is that when you put this cartridge into your Advocate handheld for the first time, it will not load. That's because you have to read the instructions. And the instruction says here, requires firmware update. This means we have to upgrade the firmware on our Advocate. I've already done that, so I'm going to fire up the Duke Nukem. There you go. Well, this has been a really long video, so I'm going to stop here. If you're interested to find out more about Duke Nukem 2 and Duke Nukem 3D on this cartridge, go check out the other videos on YouTube. There are tons of them made by different YouTubers. That's all I have for this video. Thanks a lot for staying to this part of the video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one.